The problem statement is that given a chain of matrices A1, A2, A3 to AN, our task is to find out the minimum cost to multiply these matrices. You remember that we actually did the minimum cost to be done to be calculated as this formula. So we have to find the minimum cost associated with the multiplication of the given number of matrices. So, for example, I mean, we have been given this array of containing like 4 elements, right? So we have got 4. So we can break down into multiple matrices. So one matrix would be the A1 as only taking first 2. Okay, this is A1. Similarly for A2, it's the next 2 elements. And the third would be A3 is 30 and 40. So these 3 matrices are possible. So we will be given as an input, this input array, and which we can break down this matrices accordingly into multiple matrices. And then we can we have to find that if you multiply all these matrices like A1, A2, and A3, if you multiply these 3 matrices, then what is the minimum cost by choosing whether we do A1 multiply by A2 first, and then use that product to again multiply A3, so that there would be a different cost associated with that, or we multiply A2 and A3 first, and then with the product of that we multiply with A1, and we see that whether it is resulting in the less cost of operations. So just again, just taking this example, let me explain it again in the Excel that what it means. So I have just taken out these 3 matrices as given in here, A1, A2, and A3. So these are the dimensions of each of the 3 matrices. And we have to find so this is the dot product representation that we have to do, A1 multiplied by A2 multiplied by A3. So there are 2 ways, right? As we know that the products are always associative. By associative, it means that either we calculate A1 multiplied by A2 first. So it would be like, so one option is that I just mark it as parenthesis, which means that I will do A1 multiplied by A2 first. And once I get the product of that, I will multiply it with A3. So this is one way. Or the second way is that with the number of 3 matrices is that I do A1 multiplied by A2 multiplied by A3, which means that we multiply A2 and A3 first, and on the product, based on the product of that, the output which comes for this, it would be multiplied by A1. Now let's, using this formula, right, that total number of operations that we have calculated by showing the previous example, let's see that what is the cost associated with the first option in which we multiply A1 and A2 first. So based on this formula, so it would be 10 multiplied by 20. 20 is the common one. 20 is like C of A, columns of A, right? So 20 is same, and multiplied by 30. So it would be the operations involved for this option is 6,000, right? Now let's do it for A2 multiplied by A3. Okay, sorry, I missed that. So it was just A1 and A2. So once we have this final output for 6,000, now we have to again multiply the resulting product. The resulting product of A1 into A2 would be having dimensions of 10 multiplied by 30, right? Yeah. So for this part, it's already as 6,000. Okay, and then I need to add what is the of this product, that is 10 by multiplied by 30 multiplied by A3. And for A3, we know that A3 dimensions is 30 into 40, right? So again, taking the operations for this, it would be 10 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 40 is equal to 4 3 12,000. So 12,000 plus 6,000, so the total would be 18,000. I'm just writing it here. So it would be 12,000. So 6,000 for A1 multiplied by A2 and 12,000 for the product from A1 by A2 multiplied by A3. So that would, the total cost is 18,000. I hope this is like formula is very clear. So I've just like spread it out here, but it's quite simple. I mean, so let me write it down again here. Just directly the value. So A2 multiplied by A3. So it would be 20 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 40, right? So this is for A2 multiplied by A3. I'll do the calculations later on. And plus, because once we have this two products cleared, so the final value, so the final dimensions of the product for A2 and A3 would be 20 into 40, right? And then if I multiply 10 multiplied by 20, I mean, sorry, if I do 10 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 40, so it would be, so I've already got the formula answer here, 24,000 plus, this is for the product, 10 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 40, right? So if I just break down this formula, so it would be 4 to the 8,000 plus 4 to the 12 to 24,000. It's already a huge number of operations, and it would be 24,000 plus 8 is 32,000. So here, if we go with this option, we are getting this number of operations. But if I go with A1 multiplied by A2, I mean the first option, then we are getting only 18,000 of operations. So it means that this is the result of this problem, that we have to return by using all the permutation and combinations for different products, where we put the parentheses and which product to be done first. We have to return the minimum cost associated. So in this for the first problem given here, the answer would be that it should be 18,000. So that's the problem statement. In the next video, we will see that how to solve this problem using the dynamic programming bottom-up approach. So see you all in the next video.